I'm delighted to say, though, we're now joined by Mark Wilson, who's done such brilliant work over on talkSPORT 2 in the recent PDC World Championship darts at Ali Pali, and now turns his attention to this shortlist that's just been announced for the upcoming Premier League. 4 names we knew already, Mark, the top 4 in the World Championship: Littler, Humphreys, Jan van Veen and Michael van Gerwen. I guess the great interest is in who will be the other 4 players attempting to win the Premier League.
Yeah, look, good afternoon, guys, first of all. Yeah, thanks for waiting. It's not often the darts has to wait these days, but some things do take priority, as you said. We knew the top 4. I guess the surprise inclusion, if you like, Gerwin Price is involved. Johnny Clayton comes back in. Josh Rock also included as well. And Stephen Bunting retains his place. I think there was a lot of doubt about Stephen getting in again, despite the fact he's had a decent year. It's not been a great year. So I think the 2 ones that maybe count themselves lucky, Gerwin Price and Stephen Bunting.
And obviously, who would count themselves unlucky not to be in the 8?
Well, Nathan Aspinall was in it last year. He's won 3 European Tour events. He misses out. As he had quite a good enough year, he was certainly knocking on the door. Danny Noppert's in the top 10 in the world. He's reached semi-finals galore in big tournaments. He's not quite made that big breakthrough, and that may be just what's holding him back at the minute. James Wade, highly ranked, but seems to get overlooked these days. I think those would be the 3 big ones that would be disappointed they're not in.
It's been a massive success, the darts, even more than usual, I think. And there's a piece in the Times and the Guardian today calling it the Glastonbury of sport, and it struck me, Mark, that you love 2 sports. One has a problem attracting people and tries everything that it can to do it, and the other one just basically can't stop. It's amazing, isn't it, the difference between how sports are perceived.
Yeah, you make a great point, Andy, about the clamour to be involved in the darts. I think we've noticed a massive change in the audience in recent years at Ali Pali. There's lots of couples, my age, our age, going to the darts now. They want to be seen going to the darts. It's the in thing to do. They want to be putting it all over social media, say they've been and seeing how great the darts is. So it's an event. And the madness about it is you buy your tickets that far in advance. You don't even know who's playing. The Premier League's sold out. They could have put us 3 in it and it'd still be sold out. So it's all the controversy.
That'd be undynamic pricing, Mark. Tickets going in reverse.
But there might be a few refunds.
It's very interesting. Mark Bukowski, we've had on the show over the years, he's a well-known PR expert. He says darts has got that weird mixture of pantomime, cosplay, and live sport. And he also goes on to talk about Luke Littler, and this is something we can touch on because he did face a bit of a sort of backlash, say, and he makes the point, Bukowski, that it's very, very British to basically, sort of kill people who are doing really well, that we resent success. And I think that would be a real shame with Luke Littler if the fans turned on him. I heard this morning on talkSPORT people saying, is he good for the sport, his dominance? But of course he's good. He's been absolutely brilliant for the sport, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's transformed it. There's no doubt about it. They've got a new bumper multi-million-pound TV deal. It's all over the radio with us at Christmas, and when we got the match play, and hopefully we'll do some more events as well. So, yeah, it's boom time now, and people are making a lot of money on the back of Luke Littler, and the players are themselves. They're part of it as well. They can't take that away from them. But Littler arriving just when he did seemed perfect timing, and that big new TV they were seeing playing for £5 million, not just £1 million that Littler got at the Worlds, £5 million prize money. It's life-changing money for a lot of people, and I think it makes the demand to be involved in it even greater. And I think that's what they're hoping, that we've seen players from Kenya, from Singapore, from Switzerland winning on the stage for the first time. For an Indian player won this time. The clamour you'd imagine to get there now is just going to grow and grow and grow. And I think it's only going to get bigger in the next few years.
Clearly he's phenomenal, but you never know the future with very young phenomena in sport, Mark. But is the Premier League already a case of what can the other 7 do to stop Luke Littler winning it?
Well, yeah, not only Littler, Humphreys is the champion, but it's been Littler against Humphreys the last 2 years. They've only been in it 2 years, so somebody's going to have to upset the apple cart. But it's a long old haul. 16 weeks. They're travelling all around Europe. They're travelling the continent, so it's tough. It's tough, but there's 4 spots in the playoffs up for grabs at the end of it, and then it's all on the night, isn't it? Finals night. If you can beat one of them, if they get there, then it's yours to win. So it is an open event, and they all know. The beauty of it is they all know they can win it.
Brilliant.
Listen, Mark, thank you for this, and thank you again for your work over the past 3 weeks. It's been fantastic on the darts. I've been a regular listener while doing all kinds of other things, reading books and what have you. Thank you very much indeed. And thank you all for listening to a very, very topsy-turvy edition of Hawksby and Jacobs. Hopefully Paul will be back tomorrow. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Danny.
Next, it's Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent and Noel Gallagher. No doubt taking the mickey out of Manchester United. Should be a great edition of Drive. That's next. God bless you all and good afternoon.